As a brain doctor, I've witnessed countless lives change in the blink of an eye because of strokes. But what truly shocks me is how one silent, everyday habit, something most seniors don't even think about, can quietly increase the risk of a life-threatening stroke. The scary part? Almost no one is talking about it. Even seniors who take their medications, eat well, and go for regular checkups are unknowingly doing this one thing every single day that could be putting their brain health in danger. Strokes are one of the leading causes of death and long-term disability worldwide, especially among people over 60. But here's the hopeful news: experts estimate that 80% of strokes can be prevented if you understand the warning signs and take action early. That's why today's video is so important. We're going to reveal the hidden habit that dramatically raises stroke risk, why seniors are especially vulnerable to this danger, and a simple, step-by-step plan you can follow starting today to protect yourself and your loved ones. And here's something special: if you truly value our work and want to support this channel so we can continue spreading life-saving health information, we've made it super easy for you. You can now send support through Binance Exchange using our BEP20 blockchain wallet address listed in the description below. Every contribution goes directly toward creating high-quality, research-based videos to keep you and your family safe. Even a small amount helps us reach more seniors worldwide and make a real difference. So, grab a notebook, stay with me until the very end, and don't skip a single second. Because the habit we're about to uncover is so common, you'll be shocked to realize how easily it can sneak into your daily life. Your brain is your most valuable asset. Let's protect it together before it's too late. Before we uncover the hidden habit that could be putting your brain in danger, it's important to truly understand what happens during a stroke. Your brain is the control center of your entire body. It manages everything, from your thoughts, speech, and emotions to basic functions like breathing, heartbeat, and balance. Even while you sleep, your brain is constantly active, working 24/7 without rest. But here's the key: for it to work properly, your brain needs a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients, delivered through a network of tiny blood vessels. A stroke happens when this vital blood flow is suddenly disrupted. Think of it like a city losing power because of a blackout. Everything shuts down immediately. Without oxygen, brain cells start to die within minutes, and once they're gone, they don't regenerate. That's why strokes are medical emergencies where every second counts. There are two main types of strokes, and both can be devastating. The first is an ischemic stroke, which accounts for about 87% of all strokes. This occurs when a blood clot blocks an artery leading to the brain, much like a clogged plumbing pipe. These clots often form because of slow blood flow, high cholesterol, or plaque buildup in the arteries. The second type is a hemorrhagic stroke, which happens when a weakened blood vessel bursts or leaks, causing bleeding inside the brain. This creates intense pressure that damages surrounding brain tissue. While both types are dangerous, ischemic strokes are far more common, especially among seniors. Here's something many people don't realize: strokes don't usually appear out of nowhere. They build silently over years, fueled by everyday habits and lifestyle choices. High blood pressure, diabetes, and smoking are well-known risks, but there are less obvious factors, like one daily habit that almost every senior has, which can dramatically increase the likelihood of a stroke without them even knowing. As a brain doctor, I've seen too many patients who never realized the danger they were in until it was too late. This is why education and prevention are so important. In the next part of this video, we'll uncover the silent habit that most seniors overlook, yet it's one of the leading contributors to stroke risk. You'll be surprised by how common it is, and how easily it can sneak into your daily routine. The hidden habit that most seniors completely ignore, and one that deeply shocks me as a brain doctor, is prolonged sitting and physical inactivity. It sounds almost harmless, right? After all, sitting is something we all do every single day. But for seniors, long periods of sitting can quietly create a perfect storm for stroke risk, and here's why. When you sit for extended periods, especially for 6 to 8 hours or more each day, your body goes into a state of low circulation. Blood moves much more slowly through your veins, especially in your legs. This sluggish blood flow dramatically increases the chance of clot formation. These clots often start deep in the leg veins, a condition known as deep vein thrombosis, DVT. The danger comes when a piece of that clot breaks loose, travels through the bloodstream, and blocks a critical artery in the brain. This is exactly what causes an ischemic stroke, the most common type of stroke. But that's not the only problem. Sitting for too long also causes your muscles to become less efficient at using blood sugar and fat. This leads to higher blood sugar levels, increased cholesterol buildup, and eventually high blood pressure, which is the #1 cause of strokes worldwide. What's truly alarming is that even seniors who exercise once a day aren't completely protected. This is called the active couch potato effect. You might take a 30-minute morning walk, but if you spend the rest of your day seated, watching TV, reading, knitting, or sitting at social gatherings, you're still at serious risk. The hours of inactivity essentially erase the benefits of that short burst of exercise. Research shows that people who sit for more than 8 hours daily without regular movement have a 44% higher risk of stroke, even if they don't smoke or have other major health issues. That's nearly 1.5 times more likely to experience a life-threatening event. This is why I'm so shocked. Seniors often focus on medications, diet, or regular doctor visits, but they completely overlook their sitting habits. It's a silent, hidden danger that quietly builds up over time until it strikes without warning. The good news? This is one of the most preventable causes of strokes. By simply breaking up your sitting time and adding gentle movements throughout the day, you can dramatically lower your risk and protect your brain health for years to come. You might be wondering, why are seniors especially vulnerable to the dangers of prolonged sitting and inactivity compared to younger adults? The answer lies in a combination of biological changes, health conditions, and lifestyle factors that naturally occur with age. First, let's talk about circulation. As we grow older, our blood vessels become less flexible and more prone to stiffness due to plaque buildup and reduced elasticity. This makes it harder for blood to flow freely throughout the body. When you sit for long periods, this already slowed circulation becomes even worse, especially in the legs. The result? A much higher chance of blood clots, which can travel to the brain and cause a stroke. Second, there's muscle loss, or what doctors call sarcopenia. After the age of 60, most people start losing muscle mass at a faster rate. Less muscle means less strength to stay active, which leads to even more sitting and inactivity. This creates a dangerous cycle of weakness, where sitting causes muscle loss, and muscle loss causes more sitting. Weak leg muscles also reduce your body's ability to pump blood back up toward the heart, making clots even more likely to form. Third, seniors are more likely to have underlying health conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, or heart rhythm problems like atrial fibrillation. Each of these conditions alone raises the risk of stroke, but when combined with prolonged sitting, the danger multiplies dramatically. Fourth, recovery from a stroke is often much harder for seniors. Younger adults may regain function through rehabilitation, but older adults face slower healing, greater disability, and a higher likelihood of losing independence. For many seniors, even a small stroke can mean needing long-term care or being unable to perform basic daily tasks like walking, eating, or speaking. Here's the alarming truth: more than 75% of all strokes occur in people over age 65. That means 3 out of 4 stroke cases are happening in the senior population. But there is hope. By understanding why seniors are at higher risk, you can take simple, proactive steps to break the cycle of inactivity and protect your brain health before a stroke ever happens. Now that you understand how dangerous prolonged sitting can be, let's talk about solutions. The great news is that this is one of the most preventable causes of stroke. By making small, consistent changes, you can dramatically improve your circulation, strengthen your brain, and lower your risk of stroke. One of the most powerful things you can do is break up long periods of sitting. Set a timer, alarm, or smartwatch reminder to get up every 30 minutes. Even just 2 or 3 minutes of light activity can make a huge difference. Stand up, stretch, march in place, or walk around the room. If you're watching TV, stand up during commercials or do gentle movements while watching. Research shows that these tiny breaks boost circulation and prevent blood from pooling in the legs, reducing the risk of dangerous clots that could travel to the brain. While breaking up sitting time is important, you also need daily movement to strengthen your body and brain. Aim for 20 to 30 minutes of low-impact activity each day. Walking is one of the best, simplest exercises. Even 10-minute walks after meals help control blood sugar and improve circulation. Chair yoga offers gentle stretches to improve flexibility and balance while seated or holding onto a chair. Tai Chi is another excellent option, reducing stress and lowering blood pressure. Light resistance training with small weights or resistance bands can help maintain muscle mass, which is essential for pumping blood effectively. If you haven't exercised in a while, start slowly and consult your doctor before beginning any new fitness routine. Dehydration thickens your blood, making clots more likely to form. Drink 8 to 10 glasses of water daily unless your doctor has advised otherwise. If plain water feels boring, add a splash of lemon or cucumber slices. Avoid too much caffeine and sugary drinks, as they can dehydrate you or spike blood sugar levels. High blood pressure is the #1 cause of strokes. Invest in a home blood pressure monitor and check your readings several times a week. Ideal readings are around 120/80, but your doctor may have specific goals for you. If your readings are consistently high, don't ignore them, bring them to your doctor's attention immediately. Managing blood pressure through lifestyle changes and, if needed, medication can drastically reduce your stroke risk. If you must sit for long periods, such as while reading or watching TV, keep your legs slightly elevated to encourage better blood flow. A small footstool or a firm cushion works perfectly. This prevents blood from pooling in the lower legs, which reduces the risk of clot formation. Today's technology can be a powerful ally. Fitness trackers or smartwatches can remind you to move every 30 minutes. Many devices also count steps, track heart rate, and monitor activity levels, keeping you motivated and accountable. These gentle nudges can be life-saving for seniors who spend a lot of time sitting. What you eat also plays a major role in stroke prevention. Add foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids like salmon, sardines, flax seeds, and walnuts to support healthy brain and heart function. Eat plenty of leafy greens, berries, and whole grains. Limit highly processed foods, sugary snacks, and excess salt, which can raise blood pressure and cholesterol. Consider adding antioxidant-rich foods like blueberries or green tea to protect brain cells from damage. Even with prevention, it's crucial to know the warning signs of a stroke so you can act immediately. Remember the acronym FAST. F. Face drooping, one side of the face looks uneven or numb. Arm weakness, difficulty lifting one arm. S. Speech difficulty, slurred or strange speech. T. Time to call emergency services immediately. Acting quickly can save brain cells and even a life, every minute counts. Inactivity often stems from loneliness or lack of motivation. Make movement fun and social. Invite a friend or neighbor for daily walks. Join a local senior fitness class or community group. Even dancing around the living room to your favorite music counts as movement. When exercise feels fun and social, you'll be more likely to stick with it long term. These steps may seem simple, but together, they form a powerful shield against stroke risk. The best part? You don't have to do everything perfectly right away. Start with 1 or 2 changes today, like standing up every 30 minutes or drinking more water, and build from there. The key is consistency. Small, steady improvements over time will have a massive impact on your health, independence, and overall quality of life. Your brain will thank you for every single step you take. Here's the powerful bonus tip I promised you earlier, a simple daily practice backed by science that can reduce your stroke risk by nearly 40%. The best part? It doesn't require expensive equipment, gym memberships, or even leaving your home. It's the practice of deep breathing combined with mindful walking. Stress is a silent killer that most people underestimate. When you're stressed, your body releases a hormone called cortisol, which causes blood vessels to tighten and your blood pressure to rise. Over time, chronic stress can damage your arteries, making them more likely to clog or burst. This dramatically raises your risk of both ischemic and hemorrhagic strokes. But just 10 minutes a day of focused breathing or mindful walking can reverse this damage. Here's how to do it. Sit or stand comfortably with your shoulders relaxed. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds, filling your lungs completely. Hold your breath gently for 2 seconds. Exhale through your mouth for 6 seconds, letting go of tension as you breathe out. Repeat this for 10 minutes every morning or evening. If you prefer to walk, move slowly and focus on each step, matching your breathing rhythm to your movements. This simple practice lowers blood pressure, improves circulation, reduces stress hormones, and keeps your mind sharp. Over time, it creates a protective shield around your brain and heart. Consistency is key. Even if you start with just 5 minutes a day, you'll notice a difference in your mood, energy, and overall health. Make this your personal ritual, and you'll not only feel calmer and clearer but also significantly cut your stroke risk while boosting your quality of life. As we come to the end of this video, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned together. Stroke is not just a random event that strikes out of nowhere. For most people, especially seniors, it is the result of years of habits, choices, and small decisions that slowly shape the health of your brain and blood vessels. The shocking truth is that one of the most dangerous habits, the habit of sitting too much and moving too little, is something that many seniors do every single day without realizing the risk they're creating for themselves. Think about it, sitting for long hours while watching TV, scrolling on your phone, reading, or even just relaxing in your favorite chair might feel harmless, even comforting. But inside your body, something very different is happening. Blood flow slows, clots form, muscles weaken, and stress hormones rise. Over time, these changes silently increase your risk of a life-altering stroke. The good news? You have the power to change this story. It's never too late to take action. Even small steps, when done consistently, can reverse years of damage and dramatically lower your stroke risk. By simply standing up every 30 minutes, walking more each day, staying hydrated, eating brain-healthy foods, and practicing deep breathing, you are actively protecting your brain and extending your independence. Imagine a future where you are still able to walk with confidence, enjoy outings with family, travel, and live without fear of losing your independence to a stroke. That future is possible if you start making changes today. I want you to remember this: your health is your wealth. You've worked hard your entire life to build a home, a family, and a future. Now, it's time to protect what truly matters: your brain and your ability to enjoy life to the fullest. If you've been sitting while watching this video, now is the perfect time to stand up, stretch, and take a few steps around the room. This small action is proof that you are ready to take control of your health. Before we wrap up, I want to share one more important message. Too many seniors suffer in silence because they think it's normal to feel weak, tired, or forgetful as they age. But many of these symptoms are warning signs that your body is struggling and needs help. Don't ignore them. If you notice sudden weakness, numbness, trouble speaking, or dizziness, act fast. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty, time to call emergency services. These few minutes of action can save your life or the life of someone you love. Now, here's my call to action for you. If you found this video helpful, don't keep this life-saving information to yourself. Share it with your friends, family, or anyone you care about. You never know whose life you might change with a simple share. Hit that like button if you learned something new today. This helps spread awareness to more people who need this message. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest senior health videos. Each week, we bring you tips, science-backed strategies, and empowering advice to help you live longer, stronger, and healthier. If you're ready to take your commitment one step further, you can also support our channel directly. We've made it easy and secure through Binance Exchange using the BEP20 blockchain address listed in the description below. Your contributions help us continue to create high-quality, free health education for seniors all around the world. Remember, every like, share, comment, and donation fuels our mission to make senior health information accessible to everyone, regardless of where they live or what resources they have. So today, choose to take control. Start with one small action. Stand up, take a few deep breaths, and go for a short walk. Build from there, and in just a few weeks, you'll notice more energy, sharper thinking, and a stronger body. You are not just preventing a stroke, you are building a better, brighter future for yourself and your loved ones. Thank you for spending this time with us today. Stay active, stay aware, and most importantly, stay committed to protecting your brain health. I'm rooting for you, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Take care, stay safe, and remember, you have the power to shape your health story starting right now.